Yeah, there's a few things I hate. One of them being paralyzed. Oh my god. You know, if my legs ever get paralyzed and the rest of my body is moving free, I'm like, because I would not be living paralyzed. No way. Now, obviously, if you're paralyzed, all the power to you. You know, if you're paralyzed and you're like okay with it, props to you. It's just not something for me. Another thing I hate, Alzheimer's. Now, as a kid, I used to think it's like you'd just forget stuff and then out of nowhere it'd stop and you'd start like learning new things and you'd just become a completely different person. That's not how it works. The only way I know that that could work is if like you get a brain injury, you hit your head too hard and all your memory gets like completely wiped and you have to relearn like a whole bunch of stuff. But the thing with Alzheimer's is as it goes on, as it gets worse, towards like the late stages, if I'm correct, you will forget how to like breathe, you'll forget how to do this, that, and it's just gonna get worse until you forget how to do something that keeps you alive, like breathing, and you're just going to die. And it's like, at what point can I just be like, yeah, I don't want to continue no more. I wanna go right now. And like the mind forgetting like stuff like that is my absolute worst fear in the world because for a little bit of time I started thinking I was having it. Um, Now I'm pretty young. I don't know how young you can be and have it. I don't know if there's a max limit to this, but I don't think so. I I remember I was like, oh my god. I was like watching these videos being like if this happens and this happens, you might have it. And I was like, oh my god, that's literally me. Oh my god. And apparently, you can get treated for it. I don't know how much I believe that though. You can get treated for it, but by the time you start noticing you have it, it's too late. And I've been losing my memory for years now. I barely remember anything. And I'm not saying this is a bad thing. I kind of don't mind it, because there's people in the past I don't really remember. And I'm not gonna sit here and be like, man, I wish I remembered something like that, you know? But like, I don't really care that much. I'm living my life now, focusing on the present and the future. I am not getting stuck on no past bullshit. Yeah, it's just a scary thought, that one day you could just be sitting there in like a hospital bed. I don't know if they'd keep you in a hospital or if like you'd be allowed to be at home until you die, right? Um, I don't really know. I don't know that stuff. I didn't look it up. Oh, and I got over, me thinking I had it by just not thinking about it. There was a time I was just like going crazy because I was like, oh my god, I literally have that. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop thinking about this. So I stopped thinking about it, and it never troubled me again because I didn't think about it. I mean, like, come on, easy solution. It'd probably suck to see you. Well, actually, no. I was gonna say it'd probably suck to see like people watch this, but you wouldn't know them anymore. So let's reverse that. It'd suck to see someone going through this and just like losing themselves completely. Um, I was talking to my dad a little while back, and that's his biggest fear too. And I learned that fears can be like genetic. I don't know how true that is, but some people did tests or whatever. Apparently, if you're really scared of something, there's a chance one of your parents was too. So I don't know if I'm just scared of this because my dad is, or if I'm scared of this because I don't want to lose myself, right? Anyway, that's it for this one. Like, subscribe, hit the bell for more videos. Come back again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. My friend told me to stop doing the bye bye thing, but like, I just did it without even realizing it. I'm probably gonna stop it from now on though. Anyway, see ya. Bye bye.